Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at the Sony ZV-E10. It's just going to be a short quick look, and we'll be getting some videos out, and we hope that this will improve our video quality. Let's get a look at it right now. So this is the Sony ZV-E10. This Sony ZV-E10 came with a blogging handle that it serves also as a tripod. It's got a record button, it's got a lock switch, it's got a customizable button that matches a customizable button on your camera. It's got a photo, and it's got a zoom rocker switch there. It also came with the kit lens. Now I was almost going to buy it without a lens because I do want some very good lenses that have shallow depth of field, but I think the kit lens was a good purchase for the $100 that comes in the kit. It's a 3.5 to 5.6 aperture, and it has a 16 to 50 focal length with the image stabilization called OSS. I also picked up this rig called the small rig. I do like the way that it fits around the camera. I like the way that it gives the camera some protection on the edges. Since the camera is plastic, it has extra mounting holes so that you can mount anything that you want to mount up there. Has a cold shoe on one side, so it has mounting holes on this side, and it has extra mounting on the bottom. Now it does have wide open. I really like their design. It's wide open for the battery door, so you can get your battery in and out of this small rig, which is really handy. And then extra mounting holes on the bottom also. It also comes with this tool. It's like a pocket screwdriver basically for tightening up the rig, and it's magnetic, so it sits in the bottom like that in case you need to take it off anytime. And it opens up into a tripod or a table stand, just like that. And so we got the hot shoe here that you can get microphones from Sony, or that you can use your own microphones. You got ports on the side. You can plug your microphones into this microphone port. Also, you have your USB-C, which is nice. And you can charge in camera if I can get the little door open. And you have a micro HDMI out. And it's supposed to have clean video out. And you also have a headphone port. So, and we got a flippy screen right here. Let's see if I can wake this thing up. Okay, it is awake. Okay, so it's got a nice clean screen. It shows battery life and your recording and modes and all the nice settings, which, you'll have to get used to the wheel here, and you don't have your typical knobs on top. It's kind of streamlined. So you just push this one for this one here to go from photo to video to S and Q. And then you have a defocus button, and defocus for products, so it'll take it off of eye detection, and when you put a product in front of it, it'll focus on the product and then back on the face. Got your record button, and this is also programmable record button. And you got a zoom rocker. You can zoom like a typical camcorder. And then you got your flippy screen. So your flippy screen comes out like that, and you can do your selfie videos like that. Now, it is real shaky. The stabilization on board is punches in pretty far. So I'm going to be getting the Crane M3 and trying it out with the Crane M3. I think that'll be a good combination from all my research. And so I'm going to be using that with the Crane M3. All in all, it's a nice little package. It got great potential. Has really good dynamic range. Now this cold shoe on top of the small rig, you can hook up your microphones, or you can use your wireless microphones. The choice is yours. And then it just goes into this port right behind this door, which is the door's, of course, it's brand new, so it's not so flexible, and the cage is right there too. It's a close between the cage of the door and the connector. It's kind of tight, but it's completely doable. So then, even though that looks like it might be in the frame there, it's not in the frame. You can see it right here. There's nothing in the frame if you're looking at that screen. So talk about nice grip. This small rig has this nice silicone grip, which if you ever followed the A6100, A6300, A6400, they kept adding a little bit more of a substantial grip to it. And this gives you a better grip than just the stock body is. Now this tripod has a button. You push this button and you can adjust the angle. Also, there is a button on the front. Let's see. Yeah, there's a button right here. Press this button and you can rotate the head. And then it all folds up into a handle like that so that you can hold it like that for blogging, vlogging, and walking about. So that's how it all works together there. It's a nice little package. I'm excited to see how the footage is going to look, get this thing running, get some video. My wife's opening a channel for doing her gardening, so I'm going to be taking some video of that, and hopefully we'll get good footage. Now I'm going to be comparing it to the S22 Ultra, because the S22 Ultra is amazing. The cameras that are on there are wonderful, and I think in good sunlight it's going to be, you know, very close. But when it comes to low light and when it comes to dynamic range, this EV10, ZV-10, ZV-E10, I'm gonna have to work on that, guys. So when it comes to low light, this ZV-E10 really has a sensor that has high dynamic range. I was noticing, I was filming in the office, and the TV screen and the dark wall and the outside window, it was just picking it all up. It had no problem splitting the difference between low light and dark, which all my cameras that are older, they don't have that capability. The sensors just are not that capable. But this new sensor is really capable. It has high dynamic range. And I've always wanted the A6400, but I just couldn't bring myself to buying that old of a technology, even though that this is considered more of a consumer camera and that one's more of a professional camera. And you know, it has a magnesium body and it's weather sealed. Those are not going to affect me because we're just doing a little home channel. So I think that but this new sensor is really capable. It has high dynamic range. And I've always wanted the A6400, but I just couldn't bring myself to buying that old of a technology, even though that this is considered more of a consumer camera and that one's more of a professional camera. And you know, it has a magnesium body and it's weather sealed. Those are not going to affect me because we're just doing a little home channel. So I think that the upgraded camera is well worth getting it versus getting the older cameras. So guys, please hit like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.